Good day to all of you. Today, I am going to discuss one of the topic about sequence, and that is arithmetic sequence. But before that, let's have a short review on what we have learned about sequence. So let's have this activity. What's next? So given a figure, a red triangle, a yellow triangle, a blue triangle, a red triangle, followed by a yellow triangle. What would be the next figure? Okay, very good. It is a blue triangle. Next, an arrow pointing to the right, an arrow pointing downward, arrow pointing to the left, arrow pointing upward, an arrow pointing to the right. What is the next figure? Very good. So that's an arrow pointing downward. Next, we have a triangle, a quadrilateral, a pentagon. What would be the next figure? So that's a hexagon, a six-sided polygon. Now we have a numeric, a number sequence. So 6, 10, 14, 18. What would be the next number? Okay, very good. That's 22. So you get 22 by adding 4 to 18 since that is the pattern shown on this sequence. So before we continue, let us recall the definition of sequence. When we say sequence, it is a succession of numbers following a specific order, and each number in the sequence is called term. A sequence may be finite if the last term and the first term on the sequence are clearly identified, so it is called finite sequence, but if the sequence has no definite numbers of terms, it is an infinite sequence. One type of sequence is the arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the difference between any two consecutive terms is the same, and that constant difference is called common difference, and it is denoted by D. So we're going to use a formula to solve problems regarding arithmetic sequence. The formula for arithmetic sequence, it is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where a sub n is the nth term of the sequence, a sub 1 is the first term, and d is the common difference. So let's have an example. Find the indicated term on the arithmetic sequence 6, 10, 14, and 18. Find its 31st term. So on the problem, the given is a sub 1 is 6, the first term. The difference is 4, so you are generating the sequence by adding 4 to the previous term. And since you are looking for the 31st term, the number of terms on that sequence would be 31. And you were required to find a sub 31. So following the formula, we're going to use the formula a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So by substitution, it will be a sub 31 equals 6 plus the quantity of 31 minus 1 times 4. Processing first the 1 inside the parentheses, so 31 minus 1 is 30, times 4, that's 120, plus 6, so that's 126. So a sub 31 is 126. So next problem. Find the indicated term of the arithmetic sequence 93, 89, 85, and 81. And you were required to find its 57th term. So on the problem, you have a sub 1 is 93. Since the terms or the numbers on the sequence is diminishing, so you have to subtract 4 to get the next term. The common difference is negative 4. And since you were looking for the 57th term, the number of the terms on the sequence would be 57, and you were required to find a sub 57. So using the formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, by substitution, it is a sub 57 equals 93 plus 57 minus 1 times negative 4. So simplifying this one, we have 57 minus 1 is 56, multiplied to negative 4, that's negative 224, added it to 93, that the result would be negative 131. So the 57th term of the sequence 93, 89, 85, 81 is negative 131. I hope you do understand what I have discussed about the arithmetic sequence. Thank you for listening and watching.